Alright everyone, welcome to Very Geek. Today we're going to be discussing the 9 DLC characters that got released for Jump Force / datamined by Sergio himself, which I'll have his video specifically in the description below, and we're just going to talk about it. So, off the bat, I'm going to say I'm mixed on the DLC roster, but there's also some highlights, so I'm not going to completely bash the DLC list. I personally think it should have been better, but let's just go over the list entirely. So the list is Kaiba, Toshiro, or Hitsugaya, if you guys don't know, from Bleach, Biscuit from Hunter x Hunter, All Might, Boo, Bakugo, Madara, Grimmjow, and Law. So, essentially, these are all characters from characters that are, series that are already in the game. Now, why that's a good and bad thing? It's a good thing. I mainly don't feel bad for getting Grimmjow and Hitsugaya because they're such hype characters and they weren't in J-Stars, so they're brand new, so it feels refreshing, and those are two really cool characters, so no pun intended, but those are two really cool characters I would have loved to play it as in J-Stars. Boo is probably the worst. No, Boo and Biscuit are probably the worst two that I can probably those two deserve to be thrown in the dumpster fire for whoever picked them, because we have enough Dragon Ball characters. And then before you say, oh, but we have enough Bleach characters, no, they literally just equaled out Bleach with the other three, Shonen Jump anime. So now Bleach caught up. So now any more Bleach characters will probably be too much. Even though I would have preferred probably like Juha Bak, the final villain from Bleach. But when I'm telling you that Bisky really, if you're gonna choose a female, at least choose Pitu or Pito, the ant. One of the royal guards, she's really, whatever, she's a really popular character, or even the Ant King Meruem, or even Netero. So you have three other better options over Biscuit, really. Boo, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Boo, and then we don't even know specifically which Boo, if it's Majin Boo, or Fat Boo, Super Boo, or Kid Boo. My guess is if it's Fat Boo, whatever. If it's Fat Boo, it's gonna be wow. That's actual trash. At least, give us Boohan, or at least Kid Boo. Come on now. But Boo is meh because it's another Dragon Ball character. And as much as you guys, I love Dragon Ball. Most of my figures and Blu-rays and DVDs and everything belong to Dragon Ball. But this is a game that's celebrating 50 years of Shonen Jump. As popular as Dragon Ball is, Shonen Jump isn't just Dragon Ball, One Piece, and Naruto. So, it baffles me. So Kid Boo or Boo, whatever Boo they pick, should have just been thrown in the dumpster fire over another series at least. For the love of God, where is Toriko? Toriko or even Suna should have been replaced. One of these, Boo should have been out. It should have been Suna or Toriko, in my opinion. Like I said already, Grimmjow and Hitsugaya are good choices. I'm hyped for them. Those are really cool characters. Madara, it's half and half, because as hype as Madara is, especially because they're going to go obviously Sage of Six Paths, Madara was in J-Stars, and then they gave us Kaguya over him, and then they're going to make us pay for him back. Now, the reason why it's a problem is because Jump Force is the sequel to J-Stars. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Spike Chunsoft developed both, and that's all there is to it. Jump Force is a direct, it's a sequel, no matter what. They made the 45th anniversary game in J-Stars, and now they made the 50th anniversary game. So, there it is. And then you got characters like Law. Law's hype, but I honestly, I'm excited. I like him. I like his character a lot. But I don't think he should have been DLC. It definitely should have been another character. Again, another series. Go on and on. Toriko, Gintama, Suna, whatever, Medaka. But it definitely should have been a different character, because here's the thing, the problem why the DLC is an issue. As much as people love anime characters and everyone has their favorite anime character, no matter what, this game is hard to to please everyone. When you expect DLC, especially for this game, this is obviously a very polarizing game. When you expect DLC for this game that's celebrating 50 years of Shonen Jump, you're expecting, especially from characters that aren't even in the roster, you're expecting to see characters, from different series. That's what people were expecting. Now, were we wrong for expecting things and didn't get it and are mad about it? Yes and no, because sure, it's kind of unfair to say blame developers for developing their own thing while not picking our thing. You know what I mean? So it's kind of wrong for that. But the thing is, you can't hype up a game to be the 50 years, the culmination of 50 years of Shonen Jump and everything that's Jump, and then give us a DLC roster or DLC character list that's just characters based off of the series that are already in the base roster. At least the bare minimum you can do is at least toss in a couple different series in there to at least vary it up. Like, I already have my JoJo characters, but like Toriko's missing, Gintoki's missing, Medaka's missing, Suna's missing. Like, Kenshiro's by himself. He doesn't even have Raoh, his brother. Asta doesn't even have another Black Clover character. And it is a little scummy that the reason why All Might and Bakugo are also sketchy to me is because All Might and Bakugo, it feels like they literally held them back because they know how popular My Hero is, so they're like, okay, well, people are gonna buy All Might and Bakugo, duh. So let's leave Deku alone, and then let's leave All Might and Bakugo, for DLC, so you can pay for them. Now that's scummy. Now the reason why I believe this is because it's a company, it's business. Obviously they're gonna take advantage of a business and people and anime fans, especially because anime fans buy almost everything, especially if it's a crossover. You know what I mean? So it's so scummy that I feel like that would be the reason why they would keep Bakugo and All Might, held back and just keep Deku alone to like put them behind the paywall. When honestly, in all reality, these 9 characters, these 9 literally feel like they should have been in the base roster, but because they run out of development time, they're just like, okay, well, the game is out now, so now we're just gonna make them DLC. Because I seriously don't know why some series only got 1 representation and then now they're getting DLC characters. Like, again, Kaiba, like, at least each series, if you're gonna go at it like that, why I keep saying, which I don't get why people don't like, they're hitting their head on a wall, why I keep saying J-Stars is a better like celebration than Jump Force is because J-Stars, one, like, even if the gameplay wasn't that great, it knew it was a celebration. The soundtrack was really good in that game. The opening like cinematic was really good. Sure, it didn't have character creator, but what it did lack in that, it did add in, you can fight at the Dark Tournament, you can fight in, at the Hidden Leaf Village, or fight, at the, it made me fight in places from popular anime shonens that I thought was really cool. And the fact that it basically, how Jump Force should have just did it, is they limited each series to 2 characters, 2 rivals, and 1 main villain. So it was pretty much balanced. Like, Kenshiro had Raoh, Medaka was by herself because it. Oh no, Kumagawa was in it as a support, and then you had Kuroko as a support. Then you had Alan Walker from D. Greyman as a support because they're not big fighters. And then you had also Sket Dance as a support. Like, if any character that couldn't fight was as a support character. And then you had Dragon Ball had Naruto, or Dragon Ball had Goku and Vegeta, and then they had Frieza. That was it. Then Naruto had Naruto, Sasuke, and Madara. That was it. One Piece had a little bit more leeway. It had Ace, Akainu, Boa, and I think Luffy. I think those were the 4. But essentially, and then Bleach had Ichigo and Aizen, and then Rukia as a support. And it had had so much. It had the dude from Psyche K, Assassination Classroom. It had Yusuke, Hiei, and Toguro. Like, that's what I expect from a Shonen Jump game, or even Jump All Stars for the DS. But seeing this DLC like roster is so disheartening, but it's also kind of hype in a way because we get to see Grimmjow and Hitsugaya, especially because they're gonna be adapted from the manga form. So seeing just anything from the Bleach final chapters or final arc animated in any shape, way, or form is always nice to see. So I'll give it that, and I'll leave it at that. Again, there's no issue if you guys having fun with the game. Have fun with the game. Play it to your heart's content. Play it for 100 hours. Play it for 2 hours. It doesn't matter as long as you're having fun. So let me know what you guys think. Are you guys excited for the DLC characters or not? Like, what do you like? If there's any characters you would take out and replace with another character, then who are you going for? Like, well, what's your favorite anime character that didn't make it that you wish was in it? Let me know down below in the comment section. Let's try and keep it clean. Let's try not like slam everyone. So remember, this is just all my opinion. Whether you disagree or agree with me or not, just leave a comment down below and let's discuss. So make sure you guys leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're new, share the video out if you enjoyed, and follow me on all my social media down below in the description. We have Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat, and I hope you guys have a great night. Bye, guys.